Danielle.
I'm Caitlin.
And together we're our time of the month.
And today we are going to show you some of our favorites. That's across the board. Doesn't matter what it is.
Put it in your mouth. Put it on your body.
We're loving it.
We're loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yes.
I'm loving it.
Trademark. Now we're demonetized. Okay.
All right. So around here, we start top down. I have two tops.
I have some face. I don't have any hair, so you go.
Hairs.
You win.
If you've watched any of our other videos, you'll know that I am very in love with a warm pistachio brown sugar scent. Specifically ones by Pistache and Sol de Janeiro. I have pretty much everything Sol de Janeiro's ever made, and they just came out with a dry shampoo. And being someone who doesn't like to wash her hair, I was like, duh, I have to try this. And so I have, and it's made its way into a favorite, as you can tell. Not only does it smell absolutely delectable, it actually works. No, it actually works. Like, I was really dubious that this body care brand was going to make a dry shampoo that actually did what I wanted it to do. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't leave a white cast. And even if it does, just blast it with a little bit of a cool setting of a hairdryer. You'll be good to go. This has taken me from like washing my hair twice a week pre-bangs to washing it once a week with bangs. And bangs get dirty because you're touching them all the time. You're like getting them out of your face. It's so good, and I have to tell myself to like not use it every day because I love my Moroccan oil dry shampoo, and I have 3 cans of that. So I'm like, let's use this up. Yeah, let's use this up. But this just smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. I just have been so impressed with everything I've tried. I want them to make like a fucking car freshener.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
They make a candle, make an air freshener for the car.
I'd probably buy that. So I don't have any hair products, but I do have 2 face products. The first one being the Skin Fix Barrier Triple Lipid Peptide Cream. I started using this about a month and a half ago, and around that time, the dermatitis that I had been fighting for months, like 3 or 4 months, magically started to disappear.
Coincidence?
Correlation does not prove causation, but I will continue to use this because there were a couple other factors that could have affected my face, and so I have to like keep that in mind. But I really love this cream. I really love the packaging.
Yes.
So they did this two delivery system package, which is you have this option, which you just click once and it pumps some up, which I love because it's the perfect amount. You can also, you don't have to do a full pump, which I think sometimes when you do this, you do. Like it's 0 pump or a full pump. But this I could do like half.
It's controlled.
And then apply. Or I can just straight up unscrew. Oh, wait. I can just unscrew and dip in there if for some reason I needed to. And then, but that also makes it so that they sell refills.
Nice. I do love that.
I don't need to buy this every time. It just makes so much sense to do this way. Like, thank you. So it's 3% triple lipid complex, 3% peptide protein complex, 3% seaweed hyaluronate blend, and 3% lily root extract. And this jar is made from 26% reclaimed and recycled plastic.
That's something.
Also, apologies if you hear weird noises. The neighbors are doing construction and did not okay it with us first.
We're working.
Working!
I have seen this on everyone's YouTube channel and Instagram page for the past year or 2. And I recently have started a monthly subscription with the Detox Box, which is through the Detox Market. And it was because someone sent us something. It was like, hey, Danielle, I know you really like pie skincare, and I just want to let you know Detox Box is like it's a pie-based box this month. And so I got sucked in, and now I'm on my 4th month, and I love it so much. It's so good because you get hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, full-size products for like $50 a month. I'm not even joking. So last month's box, May's box, was Briogeo,
yes, which you love.
I do love. Something I've seen a lot of people talk about is the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This straight up smells like Thin Mints.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it does. It's Andy's Candies.
Oh, I don't.
Huh?
It's all mint to me. I mean, it's Andy's mint, but I don't, like, there's no chocolate to it. It's just mint.
I have used this 3 times since it's been sent to me. In fact, I'm like not even using regular shampoo because I'm only washing my hair once a week. So I'm like, there's a lot of buildup. I need to get there and get it gone. I love it. My husband loves it. He's dealing with some psoriasis, and I keep telling him to go to the dermatologist, but he won't do it, so he's just using this in the meantime. I don't think this is going to treat your psoriasis, but it certainly gets some of the flakes gone in a hurry.
Well, and it also, that mint will make it feel good.
Yeah.
It would feel tingly.
That's true.
Yeah.
So the texture of this is almost very whipped and pudding-like, and not at all what I expected. And I have another exfoliating shampoo that I really like by Christoph Robin, but that is very different. That is like a very clarifying, sometimes can be drying, really scrub your scalp. This is more gentle, and I really do like it because the charcoal, I know, is ridding my hair of the dry shampoo buildup and whatnot, and it's just been so great, and I love that I could get it in a full set. So it was this, it was a castor oil treatment that you could use on any part of your body or your hair, which I thought was nice. It came with a full-size deep conditioning mask, which I do like, and then a smaller size of this for travel. And I'm just so in love with it. I'm so happy. It's a Black-owned, female-run business, and I have no complaints. I'm just really thrilled.
Also really thrilled over this NARS cream bronzer that I purchased. It is the Sun-Kissed Bronzing Cream in the shade Casino. And I bought this, like, at the time, this is actually crazy. Like, at the time, I straight up was like, I'm not buying anything. I have no money. I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything. And I really didn't. And then I watched an Alana video.
You somehow found $30.
And she was just loving this, and she bought it in this shade. She said it was too dark, but then she used it and it was stunning. And they also were sold out of Laguna, which I think is the lighter shade.
I think
at
that's
the
all
time.
they have is just those two.
Yeah, like they only have Laguna and Casino, so I just bought Casino. And I have just used it every single day. Every single day since I have purchased it, I have put this on my face. It is dark.
It's beautiful.
It is dark. It's extremely pigmented, but it blends out better than any bronzer I have ever used. I just feel like you put it on and at first you think this is very scary, but you just keep going. You just keep blending it. I mean, I'm wearing it today and I wouldn't say my bronzer is at all intense.
But also, like, you don't even, when you use it, I feel like you use a stronger hand blending in the Fenty stick.
For sure.
Than you do with this. Like, it's a very light touch.
Yes. So I use,
effortless.
Yes. The brush I use to blend it most often is this one, which is a Japanesque brush. I don't remember, it's
just like an angled blush brush.
961, probably. But it's extremely soft. Like, that's how well it blends out, is that you can take this super delicate soft brush and just keep working it. I mean,
oh, here we go.
Ready? Here, watch. You take this brush. I usually will go like dab, dab. And then I'll just...
You're doing like a little stippling motion.
Just stipple, tap.
It really is beautiful. Even when you swatch it on your hand and you're like, that is way too dark.
Yeah.
It blends out beautifully.
But that's the other thing, because I don't put my hand directly in there.
Yeah.
Like, if you swatch it, it's very intense. But if I just, like, tap it into my skin right there, like slightly above / in the hollow of my cheek, that's it.
Beautiful. It does look really good.
It's just, I was surprised at how much I loved it. Like, I knew that I was going to like it. I had a feeling I was going to like it because it was Alana, and I pretty much like everything that she gives me.
But it also doesn't emphasize texture. It's not too orange. It's not too muddy. It's the perfect color shade. It's the perfect tone.
It's a true brown bronzer.
It's the best tone, yeah.
So, like, if I do just, like, heavy... Wow, it's so much
like
creamier
pudding.
than I even remember.
Or mousse.
So, yeah, so if I, like, swatch it on my hand...
Scary.
It's true brown.
You can use it as an eyeshadow.
It's not a bronzer. I feel like a lot of things skew really orange, especially when you start getting into the shades meant for fair-skinned people. But it is brown. Brown. And I just really like it.
It's pretty.
And, like, yeah, like, if I rub it out with my hand...
Oh! Beautiful.
I could totally contour my chest with this.
Do it. I mean, not like right now, but...
That's what I say I will. Don't threaten me with a good time. You know.
Don't threaten me. Okay. My favorite base product of the moment, it's what I'm wearing on my face now. It's the only thing I've been reaching for lately because it's truly magnificent. The only time I would mix it is if I needed to find a different shade, but I've remedied that problem, as you'll see. It's the Becca, yes, I know they're going out of business, Light Shifter Doing Tint Illuminator. I am using predominantly the shade 2.5. This is a very illuminating or dewy or real skin-like tinted moisturizer, as it says. I've applied it with my fingers. I've applied it with a sponge, a damp sponge. I love it every single time I put it on. I'm constantly amazed and impressed at how youthful I look when I put it on. And it doesn't emphasize texture. It's a squeeze tube. They only have, I don't know, 5 or no, maybe like 6 or 7 shades.
Oh.
But like I said, it is a tinted moisturizer. So I don't think that they've intended this to be like a full coverage look. It's not. It definitely shears out some. So as long as you get your tone right, like neutral, warm, or cool, I think you could be fine, even if you're off by a shade. So 2.5 Light Seeker is the shade that I have been really using. So I bought a backup of that. But the other day, Becca was like, hey, by the way, your favorite tinted moisturizer is 50% off today. And so I bought 2. I got 2.5 Light Seeker and then 2 Orbit. So I got a shade lighter and a shade, you know, that I really do like, that I think is perfect for summer. And I have nothing bad to say about it. In fact, someone that we follow online, her name is Kelsey Rosalie Rouge on Instagram. She was back and forth with me yesterday, and I like was sending her videos and like photographs of me swatching it and blending it out so she could see the sheerness of it and the color tone. And she bought multiple shades online because it is 50% off. So hopefully it's still on sale when you're watching this. If it's not, it's still worth it. I bought it full price and I would again.
Wow.
I really hate that I found something I love so much.
And they're going to discontinue
and they're going to get rid of it because it is my ideal finish. It's my ideal finish. I love it.
Sad.
It's very sad. It's very sad. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just fun. I mean, look at this on my hand.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Look at that finish.
I know.
It's just so hydrating and lovely and doesn't make you look old.
Why don't you just write to another company and be like, make this?
Yes.
You should. What's another
Nude
favorite?
Sticks.
Nude Sticks or Ilia.
Yeah. Look at that.
No, that's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, it's past dewy. It's past dewy.
But it doesn't, like, it almost feels like it's kind of set. Not fully, but kind of.
Yeah, wow, crazy.
And other makeup on top of it, it doesn't do weird stuff. I don't know. Love it so much I have 3. And I'm not even a quarter of the way through the first one. That is a little bit wacky. Wacky!
This summer is a hot girl summer for Danielle and I.
In case you didn't know.
Well, and by that also means like 0 fucks. So like
No, that's all I mean.
Yeah, so like hot girl summer doesn't mean that we're gonna be like any hotter than we've ever been. Well, but like kind of, because we just
Do you have an itch?
Yeah.
So do I.
My head itches so bad. But we're not gonna like I'm just gonna do whatever I want whenever I want to do it. I think is really what I'm striving for. That's the goal.
For me,
That's the look. That's the vibe.
hot girl summer for me is like wear what you want and don't give a shit what anyone else says about it.
Yes. And so
rock it.
So in that vein, I don't even really think that this counts, but like
I was gonna say, where are we going with this?
we're going with like a carry necklace. We pretty much bought ourselves a carry necklace.
We did.
One of my favorite things, we were recently on a bachelorette party. We did this really wonderful dried floral arrangement class at a florist in Ocean City called
Inner Bloom Floral.
Inner Bloom Floral. Go check her out if you're local or if you're going to be there for any reason. And she was selling these astronomy. No, it's not astronomy.
Astrological necklaces.
Thank you. Astrological sign necklaces. So we actually, I think like 5 of us bought them.
At least.
Yeah, and so we both got ours. And I really love it. I really love it. It's
big old knot.
Ever since, I mean, in Sex and the City when she had the carry necklace, I always really loved the carry necklace. Now that was in more of like a script, and this is in like the more traditional, I would say, old, like borderline Old English font.
I was gonna
or
say,
is it Old English?
It is Old English because it looks like what you would see in a manuscript.
Yeah. And it's like a really great gold. I just love it. I just feel like it's cool.
It's flat, it's delicate. I will say I often wear it with this other necklace, and it does get tangled up with it, but then I just put my bare tits over my husband in the middle of the night and he untangles it for me.
I rarely don't layer it. I want it layered.
Yeah, same. I think me layering it with this necklace is a bad idea. Your necklace is a great idea.
I actually don't think my necklace is a great idea because it's such a light gold compared. I want it to be the same gold. That's the only issue. But
beautiful necklace.
I just find myself always reaching forward to wear it, and like if I have an outfit on where I can't wear it, I'm a little disappointed.
Do you remember when Carrie was in Paris and she couldn't find her necklace for so long, and then she's sitting in the art gallery and she fucking finds it in a hole in her bag?
Yes.
That made me cry.
Yes.
And then that really good song starts to play.
And that's when she realizes that she needs to be true to herself.
Alexander is not for you, bitch.
But Mr. Big isn't either.
I agree. I was always Team Aiden.
Listen,
Weird question of the day. Who did you want Carrie to end up with?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted her to be with Aiden, although he was way too good for her.
That's the thing, is that I think it would never work because he would always feel like shit because he wasn't enough. He wasn't enough for her, even though he was literally like the best.
The best.
Yeah.
My next favorite is another makeup product, and if you don't know this about me, I'm about to tell you.
You don't know.
If you don't know, you're about to know.
It's Biggie.
It is. I really love cream makeup products. I'm like anti-powder pro cream right now. I mean, it goes back and forth. But right now, I'm really leaning into the cream. Tower 28 makes beautiful blushes and bronzers. And they've expanded the color range since I purchased these, which is really disheartening and devastating because I want to buy others. But I'm like, no, you just bought these two. You need to use them up, and you'll never do that. So I have the blush in Beach Please. The shade is Rush Hour. It's a gorgeous...
Matches your nails.
It's a gorgeous coral. Will you just look at that?
Look at it.
Look, no, honestly, look at it.
Just look at it.
Then I have the Bronzino bronzer in West Coast. This really shocked me.
I think I really want it.
Because it looks slightly illuminating and shiny, but on your skin, like I'm wearing it today, absolutely stunning. I have zero complaints. It's so easy to wear and to blend, and it actually stays put all day.
I wish we could like cut this in half.
Yes.
And cut that in half.
And mix them together.
Not even mix, but just swap. Because
like, look at that finish.
This is pretty, like, it will take me a very long time to use this all.
Yes.
And I want you to try it. And like, why does she need to buy a whole new one? And I want to try this, and it's going to take a while. It would be nice if we could just pair share.
Brands?
Yes.
Different brands?
Yes.
We could start that company.
I don't think
people
would
would
do
it.
No.
Anyhow, this is my color palette for summer. I'm really into it. I really love the packaging. Very travel friendly. There is no mirror, but fuck it. You don't need a mirror.
I'm not using a mirror that's this big anyway.
Look at that!
Look at it.
One swipe. I gotta, do you have a thing?
Napkin? No, I threw it away. I have another fashion item. It is, don't be shocked, it's a belt. I have
a what?
A belt.
Wow.
Belt. The last time I owned a belt, it was macrame woven from American Eagle, and I was probably in 9th or 10th grade. I do not like a belt. I do not think they really, in general, work with my body. Partly because I always wore really long shirts, and then I felt like a belt adds like
clunky.
It adds a lump and bump underneath your shirt.
I agree.
And it wasn't necessary. I got big hips, so like, but because I have lost weight, I am still trying to wear my old pants.
Same.
It's because I'm still wearing my old pants, and if I wear a belt, then they fit. I have a belt. I bought it. It's actually from Loft. I thought it was from J. Crew. It is an extra large. It's calf hair with a synthetic leather lining, but I haven't noticed it being synthetic.
No.
I love it. I'm just treating it as a neutral, so I pretty much wear it with every top. Then sometimes I do a tuck and let it show, and then sometimes I don't. I really like this one. It also is the perfect width for Loft jeans because they build in a second loop. Mm-hmm. So you have your belt loop, and then they do a second loop. And that on the second loop is the perfect size for this belt, and it makes it so that you don't end up with that like thong looking belt situation in the back.
When you sit down.
When you sit down and your waist is like so much smaller than your hips. It's a whole clusterfuck. I will definitely be buying more belts. I like the size of this one, the width. I like the gold hardware, and it just feels really heavy duty, and even sliding it in and out of those very tight belt loops, I haven't really noticed any wear on it, which I fully anticipated.
Like the hair is all laying very flat.
Which I'm shocked because it pulls it the opposite direction when I slide it in. Yeah, my one like $18 belt has saved me so much money.
I know. Okay. Perhaps the favorite of all favorites, truly.
I would agree. Like, if I were to pick a favorite, it would still be her favorite. It'd be this favorite.
Ethel. If you're a real person, Ethel, if your family is watching, Ethel's Baking Company, Handmade with Love, I would do really dirty things for your products.
We're very nice things.
We're
depending
very nice
on what you
things.
prefer.
Whatever you want me to do, whatever you want me to do, I'll do for them because I have discovered within the last few months that I am intolerant to gluten, and it was a huge reason as to why I was feeling so crummy for so long. And now that I've discovered why I felt so crummy, I'm on this journey to find really good alternatives to gluten ingredients. And I can just tell you that even if you are not gluten intolerant, you're gonna love these. Mm-hmm. No, you're gonna love these more than like gluten containing foods. I don't know how they do it. I think they're lying, but yet I feel amazing.
I am probably gluten intolerant. I'm just gonna guess. And I ate them, and they're fucking amazing!
So, oh my God.
Because I'm not eating gluten-free anything.
Ethel's Baking Company makes dessert bars.
Bars!
Yes.
Also...
Yes, they're expensive. Yes, they are. But guess what? All gluten-free food is more expensive. Riddle me that. It is worth it because when you are on like a special food sensitivity diet or any diet that you might be imposing on yourself, it is hard to see other people eating delicious treats all the time that you really can't partake in. And so I was on the quest to find something that was like as good or better. Mm-hmm. I did it. No, I really did. I'm going to go ahead and say I discovered them because they only have like 1,200 followers on Instagram. Mm-hmm. You can find them in some local stores, but I highly suggest getting on their website. They also sell them on Amazon. They're expensive. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's so worth it. I have no shame, no regrets doing this and like skimping on other foods because this is what I need. So my favorite so far that I've tried is the Pecan Dandy. It is a shortbread style crust with a pecan pie overlay. Delicious. I can't find anything bad to say about it. Well, last night when I went to restock my favorite flavor, they were all gone. And so all they had was Turtle Dandy. But guess what? It's also pecan and it has caramel and the shortbread crust, and
it reminds me of
some.
Yeah, I do.
It's so good. It's so good. I will sit here and like seriously deter my husband from eating them because I'm like, you don't understand, it's the only like vice I have right now.
This tastes a lot like my mom made something when I was younger. Well, she still makes them. They're called magic cookie bars.
Yes, Mike's mom makes them.
Somebody else, I think they're also called like $1 million bars places, but it's that same combo of graham crackery crust, even though this one isn't graham cracker, caramelly. It's sweetened condensed milk in my mom's version, but it has like a caramel component, and then there's a nut in there, and then there's a layer of chocolate. It's almost Twixy.
Yes, but like soft and delicate, and I can't even explain it. They have a bunch of different flavors. The one I'm on the hunt for now, which I have not been able to find, is Blondie, because my favorite dessert used to be the maple butter Blondie from Applebee's.
I think the reason these are actually better than a normal bar.
Oh, they're so good.
And then I think it's because the crust is gluten-free. Because the crust is made with not like a gluten flour.
But it's still so
and it's like a rice flour.
Buttery.
But it dissolves in your mouth because it's, what flour do they use? Like rice flour?
They use potato starch and tapioca starch and rice flour. They use a lot.
Yeah, so they use, like rice flour
has a blend.
But those all have a much finer texture than flour does, in my opinion. And so this doesn't have... Like when you bite into it, it's very crumbly, and I think that's what makes it dissolve on your tongue. But then you get all of that flavor like throughout your mouth. Ugh.
It's like a real flaky pie crust as the base.
How many more minutes could we talk about it?
Honestly,
that's how good they are.
It's a Michigan brand. Caitlin and I have very strong ties to Michigan.
I love Michigan. Oh,
Same.
I mean, they're backwards as fuck, but I love them.
But this is a gluten-free dedicated facility. So if you do have a gluten allergy or you're celiac or any of the above, you can rest assured that the entire facility never has any gluten products arriving inside. And that is really like what a relief that is on my part.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to take the chance. I'm going to link the map below so you can find them. And I need you, even if you're gluten-free, to try them and then come and tell me how right I am.
2 questions. 1, when you say local stores, which ones do you mean? Whole Foods or Sprouts?
Whole Foods, Fresh Market.
Fresh Market.
Those are the 2 stores that sell them. So if you go to Whole Foods and you're in the Baltimore area, don't look in the baked goods section. Look in the freezer section.
What?
These were in the freezer and they taste as if someone just baked them out of my oven.
Oh, I was about to say, how will I ever find them?
If
2,
you go to Fresh Market, they're in the baked goods section.
when was the last time you caught a Pokemon?
Probably a year ago.
Oh, okay. You gave that up.
Yeah, I did.
I have been having a really hard time eating.
You need to see a doctor.
Yes. So no, I need to see a doctor, but I'm having a really hard time eating. And so part of it is like it hurts, part of it is avoidance. And but one thing I have noticed is that so dinner tends to be the meal that I am most likely to skip. I tend to eat a really late lunch, and so then I sort of like can get away with not eating dinner, and then I wake up in the morning and I'll be getting ready for work and I'm starving. Like,
yeah.
Like I go from 0 to
10,000?
Yes. Like I feel like I'm physically collapsing because my hunger, I'm like almost nauseous. Sometimes nauseous actually. Sometimes nauseous. And
it's hard to eat when you're nauseous.
Yes, even though you know that that's the only thing that's going to stop it. So actually, that's
a mind thing.
That's me hungover all the time. I like know I need to eat because I get nauseous if I don't. But so now it's just me all the time. And so the other day when I went to place a BJ's pickup order, I searched Fairlife because I love their milk, and I happened to notice that they were selling a protein drink. I love Fairlife. It's delicious. I decided to get it and to use it for the times where either I know I have to eat and I don't feel well enough to eat, or I need to eat and I don't have something else I can grab and go.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a lot of grab and go foods. Most of the food that I purchase, I have to prepare.
Yeah.
And so like granola bars, chips, like all those things, I don't have them. So this was going to be my go-to. So it was a 12-pack. And can I just tell you, I've never really done protein drinks. I think the last time I did anything like this, it was like a Slim Fast, and it probably was in high school. But I was prepared for chalky, artificially sweetened, like bittersweet, weird.
Leaves a film in your mouth kind of thing.
I was totally prepared for that. And I also got the chocolate, which I don't love, but I knew the vanilla was going to be worse.
I think the vanilla will be good.
I think, for some reason, I think fake vanilla is very bad.
So normally. I had chocolate banana.
What? Really?
We found it at Wawa.
So yeah, I saw chocolate, vanilla, and coffee. But coffee, they don't have it, the local one. I'd have to go to a different BJ's to get it. But I have drank this multiple times and I really love it. So it's only 150 calories for the entire bottle. And it is artificially sweetened, which I normally don't like, but whatever they use is fine. It doesn't give me that like, oh, it tastes like aspartame. It has 30 grams of protein, which I also think I wasn't getting enough of. I eat eggs, but I don't eat a ton of meat. So I think it is also helpful, and I found myself feeling a little bit more energized during the day, and I think it's because of the protein.
I believe it.
And so when I am like doing my makeup or doing my hair and I know I need to eat, but I'm not going to go eat full breakfast, I'll go down, sip on this, drink maybe half of it, eat some breakfast, and then drink it later for like mid-morning.
And it has additional vitamins and minerals in it too, doesn't it?
Yes, it is also fortified with, vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, all of the stuff. I mean,
all the things you need.
Yeah, all the things that you need, and it has at least some of it, and it's only 2 grams of sugar, which I appreciated. So like, I'm not necessarily looking for things to be like low carb, low fat, low sugar.
Yes.
It's fine. I actually can kind of eat what I want right now because I'm not eating a lot. And this is not encouraging anyone to do the same thing. This is only telling you.
Yes.
I'm not telling you
this is what's working for her.
It's not right. I shouldn't be eating this little, it doesn't make sense. But I'm trying to problem solve.
We oftentimes feel like we're very rushed in the mornings if we have somewhere to be. And my husband is always like, Did you eat? Did you eat? Do you want me to make you something? I'm like, no, I don't have time to do that. That is when I would grab that drink.
That happens to me when we're filming all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't eat anything today. Oh my God, I haven't had a single thing.
Oh God, okay. Well, share your thing. Let's try. We gotta feed you before we have to go get nails done.
My last favorite is an accessory that I've been using on my bags and on my person, and they're bandanas. And I love them very much. I have loved bandanas for so long. for camping purposes, but I'm really leaning into this like really delicate feminine small flower print or like fun new colors. It's like very Midwestern / kind of like Arizona style. I don't know.
But it's like hipster Midwest.
Hipster doofus.
Yes.
Hipster doofus. So this one is from Zara. This one I have worn probably 3 times already, just around my neck. And you've probably seen videos where I've done that. And I just think it's such a great pattern. Like, I love this coral fire orange shade. I think it's beautiful. I've also tied this around like a handbag handle. But recently I found on Target's website that they had these really beautiful bandanas that are very reminiscent of like a Rifle Paper Company pattern or Anthropology. I had a very similar Anthropology bandana in my cart that was $20+. This was $7 on Target.com, and they make multiple patterns. It's beautiful. I love the sage green. I love the floral pattern. It's very dainty and like, would you call it ditzy?
Ditzy, yeah, ditzy floral.
And I just think it's so beautiful.
If I catch you,
oh God,
if I catch you a single fucking time,
I will do it. You know, I bought that silk scarf and I did it and it was cute as shit. You even told me.
Well, no. Silk scarf is different.
Okay.
If you use an actual fucking handkerchief and look like you should be out on the prairie, yes, then I will have a problem. No,
what if
silk
I do this?
Scarf a la J-Lo. Okay, you're sowing potatoes at this point.
Okay, God, idiots. Anyhow, I really love the look of a bandana tied around your neck, real cute.
Yeah.
I really love it. Like if you did it headband style like this, I really love it around your purse handle.
I even sometimes fuck with this.
Yes.
I look like a train conductor, but for some reason it's also fashion.
And I have found affordable options.
Like a lobster bib, but this.
Yes, but like fun, beautiful, feminine printed bandanas and handkerchiefs are expensive for some reason. You know why? Because it's the woman tax.
Also, can we talk? I can't remember her name, and we can't talk about it now because we don't have time. But can we talk about this later? I want to figure out where she went.
Oh my God, Amelia Farts!
I want to talk about. I haven't seen her or thought about her in a really long time, but I'd love to talk about it.
I haven't
during nails.
I haven't either.
We need an agenda.
Okay, that's it. That is a whole hour of conversation.
Yes. Okay. So, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, next.
No, I really love these.
Purchase. Okay, so
purchase?
I don't know why I said that.
Why'd you say that?
Purchase. Done. Bought. Okay, this is a really random thing. Again, solutions for not eating, healthy snacks.
Protein.
I mean, what's crazy is that I totally knew about these years ago because I'm pretty sure my niece and nephew have been eating them for a long time.
I thought it was a dog treat.
No, it's for kids, I think, actually, technically. But they are Skippy peanut butter bites. They have 5 grams of protein per serving. I think you get 10 for like 160 calories. It's peanut butter coated with like a crunchy-ish, not quite crunchy, but it has like a filling that's slightly different. I really love them. I find them just really easy to eat. I just throw them in a Tupperware, take them to work, count out 10, eat. I don't count. What are we talking about now? In theory, I try to keep track of 10, but I don't care. Like, I'm not looking for serving size.
This looks like a treat that you give your dog when you're like training them to sit.
I'm pretty sure a dog would love to eat this if you train them while you're sitting.
Oh, we gave him that sleepy. Oh my God. Please look at him. Oh my God.
He's napped out. And you gave him like a full serving too. I've never given Teddy like a whole one. But I found them at BJ's in this big container, and I don't know, they just are easy, and I like them right now, and I'm just gonna keep eating them. Again, they're easy on the go, or like if I'm at work and I'm not quite ready to eat lunch and I'm feeling a little peckish. I'll eat a couple of these. It feels kind of like a treat because it's super peanut buttery. I mean, it's like Reese's peanut butter. That's it. Nails.
We're gonna go get our nails done.
Yes.
Today was a really big filming day. We got 4 videos done.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah. More than we've almost ever done?
I think so. 4 is our max.
What time is it? We really gotta go.
Yeah. We love you so much. Thank you for watching. Last video. Next video. Just watch them all.
All the videos, we love you.
Share them with your friends. Share them with your family.
You know what they're like? Fully dressed. Like Canadians.
Yes, I know. All dressed potato chip. I find them at TJ Maxx sometimes.
What's on your mouth?
On my mouth is Tom Ford Sable Smoke and topped with Tower 28 Gloss and Coconut. This is really what you need, the coconut. Don't worry about the Tom Ford.
I have a little bit of the Lano Lips Tinted Balm. with a little bit of the Marc Jacobs gloss in the shade Enamored.
No, Enamored is the gloss.
Oh, fuck, why do they do that?
It's forbidden fruit.
If you like our makeup looks today, we have some bold eyes on. We did film a video with a full, I'm not going to call it a tutorial, but it'll show you how we did it.
It was a get ready with me. That's all I can say.
It was impromptu and unexpected, and look at us, we look beautiful.
On the fly. Aw, we do.
Okay.
All right, we love you so much. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna cut it.
I have to go like down low. Hi, bye. Bye, guys.
Sparkly, are you drunk?
A little bit.
Maybe?
I mean, he's not squinty at all.